Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be diving into more fall decor, and yeah, we're just going to go through my totes. This is all things that are from previous years, aside from a couple of things that are new to me this year that I found at very discounted prices that I'm super excited to share with you guys. So if you are new to my channel, hello, my name is Nicole and this is The Simplistic Home, and here on my channel I share all things simple living, affordable decorating, and thrifting. And because fall is approaching very soon, I have been incorporating some fall decor content here on my channel. My last video here on my channel was a fall Hobby Lobby shop with me video where I collabed with my really good friend Kaylin Cash. We decided to take a full day and go on a girl shopping trip, and one of the places that we hit up was Hobby Lobby, and I filmed a video for you guys and shared all of the things that Hobby Lobby had out. A lot of my favorite items is what I shared in that video, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And then in today's video, like I said, we are going to go through my previous fall decor from years past, kind of diving through that and deciding what I want, and also giving you guys some tips on things of how I decorated with those items in the past and how I kind of plan to use those this year. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this decor haul. So the first items that I want to show you are these really long Eucalyptus Picks. So as you can see, these are a traditional like fall color. They have the oranges, yellows, greens, things like that, and these are very tall branches. I can't even get them all in this clip. So I've had these for probably 3 or 4 years now. I purchased these at Hobby Lobby a while back. I will say they do have these every year, but it seems like now they have the colors a little more brighter, whereas this looks more realistic to me. So keep an eye out for that, but I do love these picks. Every single season I love to have a huge like focal point arrangement in my living room. As you guys know, if you've been here for a little while, you know I love having that like main focal point in every single room. So anyway, a floral arrangement is what I love to do, and this is what I've used in years past. This is probably what I will use again. I love these so much. So love these and definitely plan to use them this year. The next piece was actually gifted to me last year, and it is this little like copper, I don't know, it's not even really copper. I don't know, it's just a really pretty, like, I guess more bronze, kind of like a little bucket or basket, if you will, and it is metal. And I was thinking this year, I think I might try to plant like a mum or something in there and put this on my steps, like outside, decorate it like that. This is such a cute piece and definitely screams fall with the color. So these next couple pieces that I have are thrifted. So I have a thrifted yellow pitcher, so this one's kind of like old school vintage looking, and then I also have a more matte like a ceramic type of pitcher, and this one is orange. So this is more of like a neutral, obviously, as far as the fall decor colors go, and then this one, like I said, is a true like yellowish color. So last year I kept this in my hutch. I wanted to incorporate a little bit of color into my hutch last year because last year was the first year I've ever decorated my hutch. First year I had it, so I thrifted that last year as well for $60. Quite the steal. But anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this year or not. I have another piece that's very similar to this that's also thrifted, and I can't decide if I'm going to put these back in my hutch or not. But either way, these are very pretty and obviously functional. So if you were like hosting a fall party or even Thanksgiving dinner or something like that, this would be really pretty to bring out for that time of year. So have this one. And then last year for this, I want to say I used this in my kitchen and I had like floral arrangement in there. So I don't know, I might even try to put like some wooden spoons or something and set this on like a little wreath, if you will, maybe, I don't know, in my kitchen and do something like that. But I do think this piece is really pretty and versatile for fall. You can pretty much put it anywhere, on shelves, on a counter, on table, anything like that. So probably will end up using this year. Okay, so this next piece I want to show you guys is a thrifted piece. I found this probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now at my local thrift store that I work at. You guys know I work at a local thrift store where I go in every week, show you guys my favorite finds here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. And they just started getting their fall decor out, but because I work there and with the kind of job that I have there, I guess I get to look at all of the things in the back, which is amazing, before they bring them out to the floor. So this is one of those pieces, and it is this gigantic like tablescape centerpiece. So as you can see, it has, and yes, it's very dusty, so ignore that, but as you can see, it has the greens and like maroons, there's some oranges, there's also the pumpkins and gourds in there, and it has 5 of these places to put candles. So I thought that this was such a great find, and like I said, I love these colors, and this looks very like natural, and I only paid $9 for this thing. So I was thrilled because, as you guys know, if you have been, you know, shopping in retail stores, like big box stores around the holidays, just centerpieces that are already made up like this can be very pricey. So I have a feeling this in the store would probably be every bit of $50 or $60, and I paid $9 for it. So thrilled about this. It's like in mint condition, and like I said, obviously I still have to dust it off. It's just been in my closet ever since I purchased it, and I never cleaned it, but I do love this. It's like the perfect addition. It also goes with those first picks that I showed you guys really well. Like, all those colors just flow really nicely. So super excited about this. This will definitely go on my dining room table this year, and I have battery operated candles that I will be placing on this as well that are also thrifted. So super excited, very budget friendly. Don't forget to check out the thrift stores. I say this all the time. You never know what you're gonna find. So this next item that I have is a DIY that my mom made last year. So this is a Magnolia Wreath, but it is with real magnolia leaves. So as you can see, they are just dried magnolia leaves that just fall off at the end of the season. And she has a huge tree in her backyard, and it seems like about every year she is making these, she's selling them or something. So anyway, it's just a grapevine wreath, and the leaves are literally just hot glued to it. So very simple DIY. If you guys want, I could maybe add this to a video and make another one, because I actually would like another one to add to my outdoor door. So anyway, I do have this, super pretty, like I said, very affordable. You can thrift these grapevine wreaths, or you can even find them at Walmart, probably like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General as well, depending on the size you want. But super pretty piece, like I said, very natural looking. Obviously these are real leaves, but I do love this. And every year I like to incorporate some type of, or every season, I like to incorporate some type of a wreath on my living room wall. And I put this there last year. I might do that again this year. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, this is really pretty, and like I said, super affordable to make this. Okay, now we're going to be diving into some pillows. So one of the pieces that I found this year at Target is this pillow. So this was just in the regular pillow section with all their throw pillows, and I thought that this looked like fall, and it was marked down on clearance. I don't think I have the sticker on here anymore. Okay, it was originally $20 and I paid $6 for it. So I ended up getting 2 right here that I'm going to be putting on my couches, and I'm going to be pairing these with some pillows with pillow covers that I recently purchased from Amazon. So be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to be doing an Amazon haul at some point here in the next week or so, because we're going to be doing some, I don't know, little DIY projects in our living room, and I wanted to spruce it up a little bit. So anyway, this is one of the things that I bought to layer with those pillow covers that I got from Amazon, and I love these. So like I said, these were originally $20 a piece, and I paid $6. So it's like a, I don't even know what kind of material this is. Just like a woven material. It's kind of a little stiff, but you can still use this. But I just love the light, like neutral plaid. And then on the back, it's just an ivory color that's kind of speckled, and it's more of a like canvas feel. But very pretty pillow, especially for $6. I was thrilled. So if you haven't been to Target recently, head to your local Target, your nearest Target, because they more than likely have a ton of stuff on clearance, like throughout the entire store. It's crazy. So $6, super pumped for this, and excited to use this fall. Okay, I have another pillow here. This is a big pillow. I want to say this is like a 22-inch. Nope, this is a 24-inch. So this I actually thrifted last year at the Goodwill, I believe. And I bought this after fall, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to thrift this and I'm going to save it for this fall. So that's exactly what I did. So I want to say I only paid like $4 or $5 for this pillow. It looks brand new. The cover did come off, so I did wash it, but it's just like a kind of rust brown color. It's very pretty, and this was originally $29.99 from Target because it is the Threshold brand, and like I said, I only paid like $5 for it. So there's the tag for proof. But I do love this, and this would go really good layered with those plaid pillows I just showed you as well. This is like very plush and comfortable, so I know we will be loving this fall. Super excited to add this into my decor as well. Okay, so this next thing I have, funny story, I thrifted this and I thought it was a blanket. It's really pretty. It's just like this rust plaid, what I thought was a blanket. I believe it's actually just a really, really large table cover, but we use it for a blanket every year. I've had this for probably 2 years now. Again, I found it at the thrift store for like $4 or $5, and it's just really pretty. It's in great condition. Every year I just take it out of the box and I wash it up. So this is just a great addition to throw on a couch, or sometimes I would put this on my blanket ladder. I'm not sure if I'll do that this year or not, but this would also be great to just kind of have like hanging out of a basket or something. So definitely going to be using this. I love this burnt orange kind of like rust color. Very pretty for fall, and I think it just goes really well with everything else. So looking forward to using this. So these next things I have, I actually forgot that I have them. I'm really excited I just found them. So these are candle holders, but they are like a kind of wooden florally looking pattern. They're just super pretty. So I have 2 of them. A friend of mine went to like this barn sale, and she asked me if I wanted anything that she had picked up, because she like the stuff was just so inexpensive that she just picked up a ton of stuff in bulk and was just kind of selling it or giving it away to friends and family. So anyway, I loved these, so I kept these. And like I said, these are little candlestick holders. So this would be really pretty on a table, or even like a dining room tablescape or something like that. But I don't even remember if I paid for these or not. I think she might have just given them to me, but very pretty, unique finds, and I'm looking forward to using those this year. Okay, this next thing that I have is really cool and unique. It is a little book holder. So it folds open like this. I found it last year at a yard sale, and funny story, last year whenever I went like thrifting or antiquing or yard sailing pretty frequently, because I would set up at vendor events a lot, I found probably 5 or 6 of these throughout the season, which was crazy. I sold all of them, but this one I wanted to keep one for myself. But I love like the maple leaves and stuff in there, and just the design on this. I think it's really pretty. So sometimes I will keep this out, because you guys know I like to keep my Bible out on my console table in my living room, and sometimes like in the fall I will put it on this stand just to add some like color to it and some texture. So I think this is really pretty. I want to say I paid like $2 for this at a yard sale last summer, and I really love this piece. Okay, so I last summer found on Facebook actually a lady who was selling a ton of brass candlesticks, and I mean like over 100 brass candlesticks, and I bought them for $25, which was a complete steal. And of course I went through and picked out my favorites, and then some of them I sold in my booth that I had, vendor events, gave to family, all the things. But anyway, I did keep a few for myself, and this is a set. So these are just the really slender, just really pretty brass candlesticks. I do like to incorporate brass into my fall decor. I think it's just a really pretty accent. So between the brass and the bronze and things like that, I really love these. So this would be great. Sometimes I will put these on top of my hall tree. Sometimes I will put them on my dining room table. I actually have some on my dining room table right now that I used for summer. And then, like I said, you can also put this on like a console table or on a fireplace mantle, anything like that. But I love these. These are just a great staple for all year round, honestly. And speaking of the candlesticks, I also have these battery operated candles that I also thrifted. So as you can see, they just have like the little twist here that turns them off and on. So here is on. I have several of these. I found these last year again at the thrift store for, I think they were $1 a candle, and I ended up buying 10 of them because you can't go wrong with battery operated candles. So they are just like the orange tinted, and they kind of flicker a little bit. So really pretty, especially for $1. You can't go wrong. They look really well in the brass candlestick. So like I said, you can literally use these anywhere. For $1, you cannot beat the price. So I know you can obviously buy battery operated candles pretty much anywhere. I know Amazon has some really good ones. I've been able to find some at Home Goods. Like I've seen them there. I've seen them at TJ Maxx, I think. Just a little bit of everywhere. Pretty much anywhere that sells decor at this point, I think, sells battery operated candles because they're so popular. Okay, so this next piece I'm going to part ways with. I already know. I used to love the amber glass, and I used to have, I didn't go like overboard with it, but I had a decent collection, and I sold all of that. This is the only piece that I have left, and it's just because it's so large. And last year I couldn't decide, do I want to part ways with this? Do I want to keep it? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm definitely over the amber glass. I do think it's very pretty, but I'm just tired of looking at it in my home. So I am going to sell this, I believe. I found this at a local antique store a couple of years ago for $9, which was an excellent price for a bottle this size. Sometimes you can find these and they are outrageously priced. So $9 was a steal for sure. So I will probably either sell this or give it to my mom or something. But either way, I used to have florals in here. Last year I styled it on top of my bench in my living room on that accent wall, and it did look very pretty. I'm just tired of the amber. So anyway, like I said, there's a lot of ways to style this too. This would be a really pretty arrangement on a dining room table, or like I said, I had it on a bench. You can put this in a basket with some stuff hanging out, just a little bit of anything. There's different ideas you can do with this. So really pretty, but like I said, I think I'm going to part ways with this year. Okay, so it looks like we are diving into a ton of pumpkins and picks, like little picks. So I have some white pumpkins. These are just kind of like some off-white ones. I think I got these at the Target dollar spot a few years ago. So I have these. I also have these pumpkins that I bought last year, I believe, from the Target dollar spot as well. I actually really like this color. I'll definitely use pretty much all of these pumpkins this year. I like to put them on my fireplace mantle. I like to put them in my hutch. Just use them as little fillers in different places. I also like to put them on top of my hall tree, things like that. So can't go wrong. I probably won't buy any more this year unless I just find some really cool ones that I like. I would like to find some really pretty green ones that are kind of like old school looking like this, but more of that sagey darker green color. And I thought Hobby Lobby would have them out because I know they've had them in years past, but I didn't see them when we went last week. So I don't know, I'll keep an eye out, but either way, definitely keeping these. More pumpkins. I'm not going to show you all of these pumpkins because it's very repetitive, but I did buy a bag of like the off-white pumpkins last year from Hobby Lobby. So they just come in like the medium size, and then there's like this little size too. So I have quite a bit of those in here, and then I think that's pretty much all of the pumpkins. Like they're pretty much just all that style that I just showed you with those three. And then for picks, I'm not sure if I will use these this year or not, but they could be a good filler in like a DIY wreath, or if you wanted to, you know, make another arrangement and just something like that. But I have several of these maple leaf picks. So they're just like a really natural looking pick. I have, like I said, several of these. I purchased some a couple of years ago, and then I grabbed a couple more last year because I felt like I just needed a few more. So not sure if I'll use these. If anything, I might add them to like that tablescape arrangement that I thrifted, just as a little more filler and maybe some more color. I'm not sure, but I didn't see these this year at Hobby Lobby either, but they also didn't have everything out yet. So who knows, they might end up having these as well. But that's where these did come from, was Hobby Lobby. So if you are interested in these, you'll probably be able to find them this year. So last year, again at the thrift store, I ended up finding some colored candles. So these are definitely coming off brighter in the clip, but these are more of a like lighter rust, more of an orange or more of a brown take. I feel like in the clip it's definitely showing up orange, but this is definitely more of a brown candlestick. I want to say I got all three of these for like 50 cents or $1 at the thrift store. And then I also have some that are more of a like reddish tone. Again, these are more orange. So these are more brown in person, these are more orange, but they're coming off as orange and red. It's definitely not red. So I do have those, and we're actually almost done. So the next thing that I have, again, is another thrifted vase. So this one has kind of like that yellow color at the top, and then it fades down to a brown and like almost like a black down here. Really pretty. I did use this last year on top of my hall tree, I believe, and I just made like my own little arrangement. I'll definitely use this again this year, probably on top of my hall tree again. Kind of just depends on what I feel like when I'm playing around with all this decor. So I have some more picks. These are actually some of my favorites from years past. These came from Hobby Lobby, so I want to say this is like a eucalyptus. I'm not 100% sure, but as you can see, it does have like the natural fall colors. So there's like yellows, there's greens, there's kind of like that maroon orangey color. I have several of these that I bought last year from Hobby Lobby and just use them as filler in my hutch. So more than likely I will do that again. I just think they look really pretty when they're like paired up with the pumpkins, and you just kind of like place them on places in different little areas in your home as filler. So definitely going to be keeping these. Again, these came from Hobby Lobby last year, and I want to say I got some the year before too, so more than likely they will have them again this year. And you know, most of their picks are anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99, and right now they have that 40% off. So last year, again at the thrift store, I ended up finding some really pretty wreaths. So last year I ended up finding this one, and I think I spent like $3 or $4 on it. It is just really pretty, like greenery, and it has some orange and some reds, and again with all of those like more natural looking tones. So this thing definitely needs fluffed up, as you can tell. It's looking a little rough right now. But last year I put this on the side of my kitchen cabinets where I have my towel rack, and that's where I placed this. So really pretty. I'll definitely be using this year. We'll see what we come up with, but either way, this is a really pretty piece, and like I said, I just love these natural looking colors. Okay, so one last little pumpkin that was different from the last is this little braided kind of wicker looking pumpkin. I don't remember buying this last year, so I'm not quite sure where this came from, but either way, it's really pretty, really cute, and I'll definitely use this year as well. So I just have a few more pieces and then we'll be done. These are larger pieces that I wanted to show you guys. So this first one is a log holder. I think these things are really just timeless and beautiful and just add a lot of character to a home. So as you can see, it does have like the claw feet on there, which is super cool. And this one is kind of like a bronzy, metallic-y color. I don't know, but it does look really patinaed and it's super cool, and the handle does fold down. So we do have a faux fireplace, and I don't have an insert or anything on the inside, so I like to keep a log holder with logs. So for spring and summer, I kept a wicker one. It was just like a lighter wicker, just more fitting for the season. And then for fall and winter, I like to keep these more like old school looking ones. So love this. I'll definitely be using this again this year, and again placing logs in it and placing it inside of my fireplace. But if you don't have a fireplace and you do find one of these and you really like it, this would also be pretty next to a table or a hutch, or I mean pretty much anywhere, just like an awkward corner that you just need to fill. Something like this would be a great thing. And you can also put greenery in here if you wanted, or even if you wanted to put something like this on top of your fridge, kind of treat it like a basket and put greenery in it, you could definitely do that too. So really pretty piece. I love these. I always keep an eye out for them every time I go thrifting. Okay, so this next thing that I have is these wooden like window pane like pieces. So these were thrifted as well. I have two of them, and they were $2 a piece. So you can hang them this way if you want on the wall, or you can hang them vertically. I am planning to put these in my dining room. I have like two little mini walls. Right now I have like some floral prints on there, but I'm wanting to remove the floral prints and hang these up for fall. I'm not sure if I will put like a little wreath on there or something, even though something like this would be super cute. So we'll see, but either way, I'm definitely going to be using these. I just think these are really awesome accents for $2. These are in great condition as well. And I just think they're, like I said, just really cool and unique. That's one of my favorite things about thrifting decor, is it's most of the time it's one of one, you know, it just looks totally different than anything else that you find in store most of the time. So anyway, definitely going to be using these. So this next piece is a newer piece that I found again at Target that was on clearance. I still have it in the box, but it is this really large clock, and it has this faux leather strap on it. So I already know where I'm putting this, but this was originally $30 and I found it on clearance for $9. So here's what it looks like in this picture down here at the bottom, if you guys can see that or not. But it's really pretty, and I actually don't have a clock in my house, so I thought that this would just be a great addition again whenever we are kind of rearranging and redecorating my living room. I already know where I'm putting this, so great piece, and it was only $9. So run to Target again and see what you can find on clearance. This next piece I have is just a huge bundle of mixed eucalyptus. So I think this came from Hobby Lobby as well last year. They typically like always have this every single year, and it's just real eucalyptus, but it's dried. So there's the inside. I don't want to take all this out right now, but there is some like orangey, like that burnt orange color. There's also maroons. So I think that this would be a great addition when like I'm decorating my fireplace. That's what I did with this last year. I put some on my fireplace mantle. I also mixed it in with these Eucalyptus Picks that I have, like to kind of just add some more color and some more depth in there and more filler. So this stuff goes a really long way. As you can see, this is a huge bag. It was originally $19.99, and then I want to say I bought it whenever Hobby Lobby had their fall stuff 50% off. So this stuff, you can do pretty much anything with it. Like I said, it really does go a long way. So I'll definitely be using that this year. And then last but not least, I have some wooden candlesticks. So I have had these for years. Typically I use some lighter wood candlesticks for spring and summer, and then I'll bring out these darker ones for fall and winter. Not 100% sure if I will use these. I'm kind of leaning more towards no. They are beautiful, but I've had them for so long. It's one of those things I'm just kind of ready to phase it out a little bit, but they're a darker wood and they have like a little bit of distressing. So there is a smaller one and then this medium-sized one as well. So I normally like to pair these together. So I don't know if I'll use these or not, but either way, they're really pretty. All right, you guys, so I know that that was a very, very lengthy haul. So if you made it till the end, awesome. I hope you enjoyed everything. I know that sometimes when I watch hauls, I get so like in tune with it and I love watching them that I kind of just, I don't know, I lose track of time. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Let me know down in the comments down below what was your favorite piece that I showed today. Also, let me know, when do you plan to decorate for fall? Are you a August fall decorator or do you wait till September? I'm definitely going to be doing it probably here in a couple of weeks. So mid-August, I will be doing all types of fall decorate with me's. And when I decorate seasonally, I decorate my main living spaces. So I will be doing my living room, my dining room, and my kitchen. And then whenever it is the right timing with the weather and pumpkin patches around me open up and whatnot, I am going to be decorating outside as well. So be on the lookout for all types of videos. I'm also planning to do some fall thrift with me. Like I said, my local thrift stores are starting to get fall decor out. So you can find some really great pieces there for sure. As you guys know, I just showed a ton here in this haul. And then also going to be doing some more shop with me. So I'm planning to go to TJ Maxx and Home Goods, probably Kirkland's, definitely Target, maybe even Walmart. So let me know if there's a place that you guys would like for me to go. And if I have one in my area, I can definitely check it out for you guys. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you are new here, I hope you give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy fall decorating, if you enjoy affordable decorating, thrifting, all the things. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new. I would love to have you stick around, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.